It began with a question on the eve of a hurricane that dumped 30 inches of rain on our neighborhood. Can we take some of the food we have in our own cabinets and feed the people after the storm passes? No, we can't, was the response. We don't have adequate resources or a plan. We don't want to tell people to come eat and then have them riot when we can't feed them. Several months earlier in 2018, our church launched Building for the Future, an intensive investigation searching for ways to make our church and community a better place to live. We met, surveyed the congregation, prayed many times, visited other churches, and listed ways that we could build an outreach building for our community. Numerous hours were invested by lots of people to help us determine how best to build for the future in our church and community. In September of 2018, Hurricane Florence dumped tremendous amounts of rain. The flood roads cut us from our neighboring towns. We began to seriously answer the question that was asked just hours before the hurricane began. Can we feed the people after the storm passes? The idea of the Refuge Disaster Recovery Center emerged. A safe haven providing hot meals, phone chargers, resources to wash your hands and face, as well as a team of caring hosts equipped with scripture and compassion to pray with those in need. We developed our refuge plan. We executed a trial run on Saturday, September 7th of 2019. It became apparent that we needed more resources to sustain our operations. We dug a deep water well to provide water when county water lines break. We installed a generator sufficient to run our facility for 24 hours per day for 14 days without needing any more fuel. COVID arrived in March 2020 and disrupted many lives. We reached out to our community with drive-through vaccinations, medical screenings, and information. The county health department partnered with us. We talked with the Duplin Christian Outreach Ministry manager. She taught us about the needs of the hungry in Duplin County and the importance of establishing a food pantry. In November 2021, we opened our pantry. The first distribution was on November 6th. We provided 5 boxes. The next, 10. And the third allowed us to help 20 families. In 2023, we served 162 families per month. We provided assistance to more than 7,000 people last year. We distributed more than 67,000 pounds of food, and our 958 volunteers logged more than 3,000 hours in the service of God and our neighbors. In 2024, we provided for 85 families each distribution. We distributed 2 Saturdays per month from January through April and have distributed more than 25,000 pounds of food to over 700 families, helping more than 3,000 people. Our 376 volunteers have logged more than 1,000 hours through April the 30th. We partnered with the NC Food Bank and Duplin Christian Outreach Ministries. Our goals are simple. We tell each client, God provides the food. We never know where the food will come from or when, but God provides it every time. We thank God for the food. We also tell each client this, God provides you as our neighbor and we thank God for you. Our purpose in telling the Snow Hill Christian Outreach story is not to get others to start a pantry. Our goal is to remind ourselves and you of these truths. Listen to the people. God will give you a vision for the needs in your community. More than likely, the task will seem too big to accomplish. The cost will be too high. The truth is, on our own, we cannot do what needs to be done. We need each other and must depend upon the Lord Himself to meet the needs of the hour. Hear the questions and the prayers of the people in your community and church. Don't be afraid to answer the hard questions. Know that all the resources belong to God. He will provide the vision. He will provide the people. God will provide the things needed to answer your prayers. Trust God. He provides. A lady asked her preacher on the eve of a hurricane if the people could be fed after the storm passed. With God's help, we can reach out to help our neighbors, and we can demonstrate the love of Jesus. Thank you.